Om Makradunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamasthamavit Vishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So in the last class we have seen introduction to this Darshanani in this book, as per this book. Now we will see the 6 Darshana one by one. Whatever possible time you can see. What are the 6 Darshanas? The names you know, right? What are those?
Ji, could you please repeat the question, Ji?
What are the 6 Darshanas? Do you see my screen?
Yes, Ji.
Very good. What is that in my screen?
Nyaya Darshana.
Yes, very good. To start with that, what are the 6 Darshana? Shat Darshanani. What are the 6 Darshanani? Shat Darshanani Kani.
Nyaya Darshana,
Nyaya, then
Mimamsa Darshana,
Mimamsa Darshana,
Uttara Mimamsa.
Uttara Mimamsa, Purva Mimamsa.
The morning we saw Nyaya. Always do like this. Nyaya Vaisheshika. Pair. Nyaya Vaisheshika. Then Sankhya Yoga. And Uttara Mimamsa and Purva Mimamsa. So if you do like that, then you will can understand, right? So Nyaya Vaisheshika, Sankhya Yoga, Purva Mimamsa, Uttara Mimamsa. So if you categorize like, if you pair like that, it's easy to remember. So Nyaya Darshanam is one Darshanam. We'll see. We'll read and explain this. Is it Astika or Nastika Darshana?
Astika Ji.
No doubt about that. So what are the Nastika Darshanam? Remember, Charvaka, Jaina,
Yes,
and
Ji.
traditions of Buddha. Both Bauddha Darshanam, right?
Yes, Ji.
Very good. Now you have to remember all these things, okay?
Yes, Ji.
Now, first Nyaya Darshanam. As per this book, Nyaya Darshanam is that. Therefore, we go by this book and see who are the founders and all those things we will see here. Nyaya Darshana. I myself will read and explain that quickly. If my reading is fast, you have to tell me. It will be fast only because it is, we don't have time. Is my voice clear?
Yes, Ji, it is.
Okay. Introduction to Nyaya Darshana. Of the 6 systems of Indian philosophy grouped under the category Astika Darshana, the systems that accept the authority of the Vedas. Acceptors of Veda. Okay. The Nyaya Darshana of Gautama or Gautama, 550 BC, also known as Akshapada, he comes first. So somebody asked, who is the founder? Names will come automatically. You can write it down, all this. From the examination point of view, Gautama or Akshapada, you can say. Though it is sometimes coupled with Vaisheshika Darshana of Uluka or Kanada. Uluka or Kanada is the founder. Uluka or Kanada is the founder. Just a minute. Founder of Vaisheshika, Uluka or Kannada. So these two darshana go together. You can see the time 550 BC, system to BC. Time means not time, 345, not the time. Within bracket. Okay. Uluka or Kannada, and considered as a unified or even a single system, it has its own unique features. Hence, it deserves to be treated as a separate and independent school of philosophy. That is why I said it is read together. Nyaya Vaisheshika, though it is sometimes coupled with Vaisheshika, but it is considered as a separate single system. Therefore, it's an independent darshanam we can take. Almost all the branches of Indian philosophy deal with two subjects. What are they? Pramanas. Sanskritam pramanani, valid source of knowledge, and prameyas. What is prameya? The objects of knowledge, the things to be known through them. So all the branches of Indian philosophy deal with these two subjects. That is why pramanam, I talked about pramanam in detail. You understand why?
Yes, Ji. Now these paribhashas are very familiar to us, Ji.
Yes. So that is why I talked about pramana in the beginning elaborately. You need to know that. Because on that only all these things are dependent. Therefore, object of knowledge, the pramana is important. Pramana, and therefore the object of knowledge, which is known through pramana. Since the Nyaya Darshana gives primary importance to the first subject and has developed in great detail, it has laid a firm foundation for the science of Indian logic. So, Nyaya itself means logic. Nyaya Darshana gives primary importance to the first subject. That is Pramana. And therefore, it is considered to be laid a firm foundation for the science of logic, Indian logic. There are texts like Nyaya Vidya, Tarka Shastra, Anvikshaki, all these are different texts on the Indian logic. This Nyaya. Hence, it has been called Nyaya Vidya, etc. So, this Nyaya Darshana, that is a view of the Akshapada or Gautama, is present in the form of a sutra. We know what sutra is. So, what is the basic text for this Nyaya Darshana? If you ask, the Nyaya Sutras of Gautama. So, he had written this Nyaya Sutra based on his what you call view, or based on his view, or based on his perspective of the understanding of the subject matter. That is, having this Shastra as a Pramanam, subject matter, yes, presented in the form of the sutras. So, for this darshanam, Nyaya Sutras are the basic text. Nyaya Sutras of Gautama considered as the basic text of this system. It is in 5 chapters. We don't have to get into what it is not required. I also don't know. You have to read that. That is just knowing that this is a sutra, how many chapters are there, how many sections, that much is enough. It is in 5 chapters, each of which is again divided into 2 sections. Therefore, 10 sections will be there. And the total number of sutras is 528. See, sutra is one thing. After sutra, there are many commentaries to the Bhashya to the Bhashya, like that, Tika, Tipani. So many things are there. There are followers of Nyaya Sutras, Nyaya system, Nyaya Darshana. They have developed further by writing Bhashya. Therefore, every Darshana has got a lot of literature. Voluminous literatures are there. Literatures, I don't know where Bhagavachanam is there. Anyway. So it has a Bhashya or commentary by Vatsyayana. I don't know whether he's the one who wrote Kama Sutra also. Maybe possible. Vatsyayana, AD 400. This Nyaya Bhashya as a Nyaya Vartika. Nyaya Bhashya wrote by whom? Vatsyayana. And it has got a Nyaya Vartika. That is, Vartika means a sub commentary. By whom? By Udyod Udyodkara, Udyodkara, I think must be Udyodkara, and Vachaspati. All they wrote commentary to the Nyaya Bhashya of Vatsyayana, and Vatsyayana's Nyaya Bhashya is a commentary to the Nyaya Sutras of the Akshapada, that is Gautama. Then this Nyaya Vartika by Udyodkara and Vachaspati. And Vachaspati has further elucidated this work in Tatparya Tika. So Nyaya Bhashya has got a sub-commentary, Nyaya Vartika, and Vachaspati has elaborated on this work in his text called Tatparya Tika. The last in the series of commentary is Tatparya Tika Parishuddhi by Udayana, not Udayana by Udayana. Udayana is the last one in this series of commentaries. His name is Tatparya Tika Parishuddhi. He had written another work, Kusumanjali. Mention also may be made of Nyaya Manjari of Jayanta. All these are considered the time AD, 80, and Tattva Chintamani of Gangesha, 1200 AD. So you need to remember certain things, the names, other works, etc. So Akshapada, then comes what? Who comes the next commentary? Wrote by who is a commentator? Bhashya to that was written by Vatsyayana, right? Nyayavartika. And Nyayavartika has got Udyodkara. And on that Tatparya Tika. And that Tatparya Tika, further down Tatparya Tika Parishuddhi by Udayana. Udayana, another work is Kusumanjali. Mention also has been made of Nyaya Manjari of Jayanta and Tattva Chintamani of Gangesha. The last work laid the foundation for a new or modern, highly advanced school of Nyaya philosophy, now well known as Navya Nyaya. The Tattva Chintamani of Gangesha, it is famous. It has led to the development of Navya Nyaya. It flourished in Bengal with the Navadvipa as its nerve center. Navadvipa is a place in Bengal. So that gave as a center, this Navya Nyaya modern logic developed. Other important works that need to be mentioned are Tarka Sangraha of Annam Bhatta. Tarka Sangraha, we had this book, but we didn't read in detail, but it's a good. Tarka means logic. They use a lot of logical deduction arguments. So anything you say, they will approach. Tarka Sangraha of Annam Bhatta and Karikavali of Bhasha Paricheda. Karikavali or Bhasha Paricheda. Bhasha Paricheda, a book is available by Ramakrishna Math publication. Karikavali by Vishwanatha with her own commentaries, Deepika and Siddhanta Muktavali. So you can see how the darshanas are approached in this book. First, they will give you on what pramanam they accept. Of course, Veda as a pramanam. That is one thing. Then who is the founder? What are the literatures or commentaries, sub-commentary, sub-commentary, etc. All these things will be mentioned. That is how you will see in all the darshana. Now, the next topic is 16 topics. Nyaya system enumerates 16 padarthas. Padartha means it's translating as topics. It's okay. That's a topic. 16 topics are there and expounds them in detail. A brief summary of them may be attempted here. What are the 16 padarthas? Topics. One is pramana, methods of knowledge, means of knowledge. There is a book, Methods of Knowledge. Later, if you have time, you can read by Sat Prakashananda, published by Ramakrishna Mission. You can read that book. It is in English, Methods of Knowledge. It's a good book. What we saw in the morning, the Pramanam. So further, it is, if you read that, it will be a supporting one. Not from the examination point of view. So Pramanas, methods of knowledge, means of knowledge, Prameya, objects of knowledge, Samshaya, Samshaya means doubt, Prayojana, utility. What is the use? That is the utility. Drishtanta, example. Siddhanta. Siddhanta is what is the final conclusion? Siddhanta, doctrine. Avayava, member. Avayava means parts. Tarka, logic. Nirnaya, Nirnaya is conclusion. Nirnaya is what you arrive at by your logical analysis, conclusion. Vada, argument. There are four types of arguments or debates. Arguments or debates. One is Vada, Jalpa, Vitanda, and Samvada. It is not here, just I'm saying. You can know that. Vada means arguments between two sets of people. They are equal in terms of the status or knowledge. That's called Vada, argument. It's a constructive argument. Samvada is the discussion or the debate between two people. One knows the subject matter, is a giver. Other one wants to know the subject matter, is a receiver. That's where the Guru Shishya relationship comes, Samvada. That is why in Gita and all we say, Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade, at the end of each chapter you will read. That Samvada means Guru Shishya Samvada. It is a constructive discussion, logic, debate. So Vada and Samvada both are constructive. Whereas Jalpa and Vitanda, Jalpa is another type of the debate where the intention of the person is to win the opponent. He argues to win. Whereas Vitanda is whatever the stand opponent takes, he takes an opposite stand. That is his Vitanda. Adamant. This adamant, the people, they know, because you take a particular stand, these people will take a opposite stand. So therefore this Jalpa and Vitanda both are not constructive discussions, debates. So these are the four types of debates or discussion. Vada, Samvada, Jalpa, Vitanda. Vada, Samvada, constructive. Jalpa, Vitanda, not constructive. In fact, creates problem, it creates a lot of heat. There is no really constructive discussion. So the 16 padarthas are topics here we are discussing. So Vada, argument to discover the truth, that is okay. Argument between two sets of people or any number of people to arrive at the truth. Jalpa is to argue just to win. Vitanda, destructive. And Hetva Bhasa, it is apparent but not valid. Okay. So you want me to tell slowly?
Yes, Ji.
Who is saying? Student. Who is a student? It's okay. Tell me the name. Hello. Hello. Can you hear
I
me?
think it's Arpita's ID, Ji.
Huh?
I think it's Arpita's ID, Ji.
Oh, student. So she wants me to say slowly. Okay.
Ji, Charpitoshni.
Huh?
Ji, Charpitoshni.
I didn't get you. What is it?
Ji, Arpitoshni said that Ji, she has logged in from college system.
No, who is that? Arpita, right? That's what I'm saying. Arpita. Yeah. You say Arpita or Arpita? Oh, whatever it may be. Okay, I call Arpita. Okay. So Etva Bhasa and Chala, unfair reply. Jati, false analogy. False analogy means the analogy which are false. And Nigragastana, a ground of defeat in debate. Just to know these names, okay, we are not going to discuss in each in detail. That will be not possible also. So these are the 16 padarthas, 16 topics. So the Nyaya system enumerates these in very great detail, they say. Among the certain things we know, certain things we don't know in detail. That's okay. Just to know the names, it's enough. A few of them now may be dealt. That is what we are also going to do. Maybe now dealt with briefly. The pramanas accepted by Nyaya Darshana. Okay, I'll try to slow down my speed. Okay.
Okay, Ji.
Because time is short, that is why 4:30 I have to complete. After that, I have to pack my things and get ready. Not done anything. Since morning, I've been sitting in front of the laptop.
Sorry, Ji.
It's okay. So what are the important things? Pramanas. That's why I took pramanam in the beginning. Pramana. What are the pramanas accepted by Nyaya Darshana? There are four. Pratyaksha, we know. Direct perception. Pratyaksha, direct perception, immediate perception, Anumana, inference, Upamana, comparison, and Shabda, Pramana. So out of 6 Pramanani, Shat Pramanani, they accept 4. What are the 2 they don't accept? Arthapatti and the one morning you had doubt, kept on asking the doubt for that one Pramanam. Remember what is that?
Anupalabdhihi.
Anupalabdhi.
Anupalabdhihi.
Non-apprehension become non-apprehension for you. Okay, in the morning. That Anupalabdhi. So Arthapatti and Anupalabdhi, these 2 Pramanas are not accepted by them. Do they accept Veda Pramana?
No, Ji, they won't.
Do they accept Veda Pramana?
Yes, Ji, Astikas accept.
How
Astikas
can
are.
you, yes, how
accept-
can you say no then?
Yes,
Shabda
Ji.
is a verbal. Okay, Shabda means Veda Pramanam. Here it translates as verbal testimony. Okay, verbal testimony is English translation for the word. Shabda Pramanam is Veda Pramanam. Shastram is a Pramanam. Shruti Pramanam. That is the meaning. English translation, little very, I won't say peculiar. That is how it is. Verbal testimony. Please understand what the verbal testimony means. Shabda. So being this Astika Darshanam, therefore, in all the Pramanam, when you read Shabda Pramanam, must be there. It will be there. In addition to that, Pratyaksha, Anumana, Anupamana. Then, what are the Prameya Vishaya? Atma. Let us read, take it as only Atma. Soul and all it is there. So leave it at soul, English translation. Atma, you understand, that is fine. The objects of knowledge are Atma, Sharira. Sharira means body. Shariram, Napumsakalinga. Jnanendriyani, 5 organs of knowledge. What are they? Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. In the morning I told, if you remember, Shabda meaning
Yes, Ji.
Shrotrendriya, Sparsha mean Tugendriya, all Indriyas. But we say generally Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. 5 attributes we say. They are meant for the Indriya. They are Indriya Vishaya they are. So Indriyas are referred to by the object of knowledge that they can objectify. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. That is all we say. So don't think Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha it is something different. Based on the object of knowledge, the Indriyas are called by that. In Shrotrendriya, that is ears, are called Shabda. It means that is the object of perception of the ears. That's why it is called Shabda. Understand? So, Jnanendriya has 5 organs of knowledge like eyes, etc. Then Vishaya. Vishaya means what? That Indriya Vishaya. Indriya Vishaya is the objects of these 5 Indriyas. The Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa. Again, here also we have to say Shabda, Sparsha. That is why probably you say Chakshur Indriya, 5 organs of knowledge like Chakshur Indriya, Shrotra Indriya, etc. And the respective sense objects, the objects of this Indriya, that is called Indriya Vishaya. Then Buddhi. Buddhi, cognition or Jnanam. Upalabdhi, understanding, apprehension. Manas, mind. Pravritti, activity. Dosha, mental defects such as Raga, Dvesha. Raga meaning attachment. Desire for a thing. The desire for a thing is called Raga, and hatred for a thing is called Dvesha. So as long as the desire is under your control, under your management, it is fine. When it becomes unmanageable, when you are under his control, then the Raga becomes a problem. Raga, Dvesha, both becomes a problem. So they are considered to be dosha. Then Pratyabhava. Pratyabhava is Janma, rebirth. Pala. Pala is result of activities. That is the form of Sukha Dukkha, Papa Punya. That is Pala. Dukkha, that is Dukkha is suffering. Apavarga. Apavarga means Mukti. So these are the Prameyas. Pramana and Prameya Vishaya for Nyaya. These are the Prameya Vishaya. Objects of knowledge. Now, the ultimate aim of a human being is to attain the state of Apavarga or Moksha. Moksha is called Apavarga by Nyaya Darshana, Darshanika, wherein there is total cessation of all suffering, total stoppage of all suffering. So mukti gives you freedom. Mukti means freedom, you are free from dukkha. So dukkha, that is also object of knowledge. Dukkha is there one of the prameya vishaya. This is possible only when tattva jnana or right knowledge about apavarga and other essentials is obtained. Only when there is right knowledge about apavarga, that is moksha, and other things which are required, then only mukti, then only when right knowledge about this is possible, only that which is possible, that freedom from all suffering is possible only when right knowledge is gained. Gained about what? Gained about what moksha is, gained about and having gaining other essential things, other essentials. Gaining means knowing other essentials. Other prameya vishaya ityartha. Other essentials means what? Other prameya vishaya. So this again involves the three famous steps as mentioned in some other systems like the Vedanta Darshana, Shravana, hearing the scriptures, Manana, reflecting on the same, and Nididhyasana. Please understand these three are said to be the sadhana, the means for moksha, means for mukti. Shravana is hearing. What do you hear? Hearing the words of the Shastram. Not just hearing means not hearing the chanting, not that meaning. The Upanishads have to be interpreted, the meanings have to be told, because the meaning that jnanam, what you gain by what is unfolded by the Shastram as it is told by the Guru, that only will remove the ajnanam, and that removal of ajnanam only is moksha. Moksha is not, according to Vedanta, I am saying, Vedanta Darshana, moksha is not something to be attained. It is already attained. You are that. Anyway, we will talk about that later. Why I am saying all these things here? Because he is talking about Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. These three things are the sadhanani, which are prescribed under Vedanta Darshana. Therefore, here he says, here this Nyaya Darshana also involves these three things: Shravana, Manana, and Nididhyasana. Okay, so hearing the scriptures, Mananam is reflecting on it. It means whatever you have heard, you reflect on that again and again. So that why? To remove the doubts. After the class, again you listen to the class. Why? That which is not clear is made clear by Punashravanam, Punaha Shravanam. Again you listen. Don't understand, again you listen. So that's called repeated Shravanam. Because either you have doubts or you have not properly understood. Therefore, you listen to it again. That is the idea. That is Mananam. Then after listening, once knowledge has taken place very strongly, then doubt-free knowledge has taken place, then to make it strong, you have to meditate on what has been taught. That is Nididhyasanam. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Please respond. Hello?